that was me for hitting the wrong button at the wrong time. And
Jesus Christ, Eddie's out of practice.
yeah, I know. Well, hey, we did it on your channel last week.
Yeah,
So
he takes a week off. He forgets how to hit buttons.
I had all kinds of weird
shit.
shit.
How to push your buttons.
Yeah, no, it's not hard.
That's that's the easiest thing I do all day is push his buttons.
We should get a room.
I was about to make some bad jokes. It's been bad joke week all week. The 19-year-old got arrested for whatever. I've been making bad jokes all week. The poor kid.
Who got arrested?
You're not one of your 19-year-olds?
I had my foreman on my main job is a 19-year-old.
Jesus Christ, Eddie! You gotta you can't use
it was like a grandkid or something.
Oh no!
God,
no.
You tell stories like my fucking dad. Like all pronoun, we have no clue who that story's about or what it's about.
I thought I told it last week.
Oh, some guy got arrested. That's fucking thrilling.
This
has been Cranky Comic Chat, people. I'll see you later.
Yeah,
yeah. He got killed, and that other guy,
So it really happened? Oh, it just happened.
They found her body in a barrel at the bottom of Lake Mead.
Oh, there's more to come. Someone said they found 5 bodies so far out of there.
I don't know. I read the article. It was 1, but they were saying that they expected that as the water level continues to drop, that they'll find more.
Well, there you go. The drought is good for something.
Well, this body's from the 70s or 80s. They figured he gets shot. Figured the mob dropped everybody off. It was easy. I mean,
why is it gotta be the mob? Why you gotta be against Italians, huh? Why do you hate Italians so much, Eddie? Tell us.
Can we hate on the Supreme Court today? That's a good one. I've been having that fun conversation all day with people.
I don't want to talk about it.
I figured. I don't want to either. I'm just done with them.
I don't know. How hard is it to move to Canada?
Yeah, no, well, I mean, the bad part is I'm in a stupid ass state that believes in that shit. Who will be? I'm just kind of annoyed.
Meanwhile, my state's doing the other. My state's making it so it's going to be protected in their constitution.
Good.
Yeah,
because my state it's a felony since some law in the 1849 or whatever. It's a felony here.
Ooh. I got one of these this week.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
Crap. Okay. I really don't know what the fuck I got.
I got 3 of these yesterday.
What's that one?
Cold comic claim.
I see your 3 cold comic claim. I raised you 4 panda stickers.
Ooh, Panda. What are you guys?
Panda's
buying?
Coming on in a couple weeks, so I'll probably get stickers from him.
No, I'm doing that little series where I'm gonna, go back to different boxes, and so Vantage, Mainstream, or Main. What the fuck that one's called?
Are you gonna call it the James Tiny End? Where you just do the same thing over and over again and get people to keep reading it.
We'll see. I actually on one of them I actually ripped it a new one. I went through and for their money.
All the boxes I hate, I'm going to go back and spend money with again.
Yep.
I'm going to complain about them again. It's the greatest hits.
Yep.
You'll hear great boxes like Torpedo Comics.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Torpedoes.
All Comics and who else? Yeah.
I'll even give this away because I just showed Rob this one. I ordered about a month ago. I had a bunch of points with Rabbit, so I ordered the $100 three with slabs for $100. And I do want to say this is the worst books ever.
Yourself. Huh? Engorge yourself, Eddie.
Here you go.
No,
that's
not how you make yourself big. You make yourself big by using one of the buttons.
Oh, that's right.
Or by rubbing real hard.
I'm bad.
There you go.
This thing is a piece of crap the whole way. I mean, this is worth
$5.
Heard of Triple Play. Yeah, neither have I. It's after
a 9.6 Aftershock comic. It's a doorstop.
Is it the Miranda Brothers?
It says Aftershock Triple Play. I don't $.
Eddie, who wrote and drew it?
I'm looking. I'm trying to find. Sorry.
Left hand. Left.
Marquette, Bennett, Cullen Bunn, Inaki, and Roy Miranda story. Thomas.
Yeah, it's the Miranda Brothers.
It is.
That actually might not be horrible because that's their work before they did We Live.
Well, it's a $5 book without press. I couldn't even find anybody who got this thing actually,
look on the census. Let's see how many.
I didn't do that. Yeah, I probably should. Nobody did.
But it's the Miranda Brothers pre We Live. It might go up in value.
Hold on to it. I couldn't find one even selling or for sale. Next one, Primordial #1, second printing. This is also a $5 book and could not find this CGC anywhere.
That's Jeff Lemire. You could probably sell that for $40 to $50.
Yeah, I mean I know I'll be able to do that. And then there's this, which another one could not. White 2.
That's getting made into a TV series, so hold on to that. I
Second
mean, you're
printing.
bitching about not such awful stuff, honestly.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm AWOL. What's going on? Either way, I don't collect any of it. I was hoping for a
the white tends to be like a really low print run if it's the original. I don't know if that's a variant or not.
No, it's second printing.
Okay. Well, you probably got your money's worth, honestly.
I did because I saved about $25 in gift cards too with them since I had the points. So
the Miranda Brothers one is probably the worst of the bunch, but it does look like they're prototypes for We Live.
Yeah.
So just sell to Legion of Comics and call it a day.
So white number 2, the second print. There are 0 sales, 0. Nothing comes up.
I mean, just hold on to them for a bit. I mean, they're not instant sells, but
no. I mean, I could. That's what I'm saying. I looked them up. I couldn't find anything.
Yeah.
Is it triple play? Is that what it's called?
Print. Primordial 1 second print.
The 3-finger Death Munch or whatever.
Oh, Aftershock triple play. I don't know what the $NN means.
What's up, Juan? What's up, Los Cruces? While Eddie's bitching.
Yeah, I know. Los Cruces just put his post and probably took off to watch somebody else. That's okay. He posted it like a half an hour ago. But yeah, kind of. I mean, I guess no big deal. I mean, I was hoping, usually last time I did this, I got like, one, I got the bunny mask. I got, some more cool things. This time I was like, what the? No big deal. The cool thing actually came. And you've seen this cover before. I got a $10 mystery box thrown into just because I had so much money off. You've seen this cover before, I know. This is We Live 5, but it's the Chrome version. That's all. It's a cool version of it. I like it.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was good. I mean, I didn't mind. I was hoping for at least 1 out of 3 to be, something I knew.
Now you make us all equal.
Did you win any games? Did you win any books yet today, Los Cruces? You're always trolling whatnot for
Eddie,
not judging.
Now you make us all equal again, Eddie, because you're not showing off books.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Push a button. There you are.
I'm semi here. What do you want? 10 hours of work.
Camera 2. Take camera. Ready camera 2. Take camera 2.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I won a random Game Boy game today. That's it. Less Crucius.
Ooh, a Game Boy game.
Are you actually doing any work today? Do you just sit on Whatnot on 20 screen? I picture him with like 4 big monitors, but not
right
everywhere.
Now I am working on my resume and doing a few other things, and I have Whatnot in the background a lot of the day because I have one laptop with one monitor, and it's just.
Did you bullshit today?
On the resume?
Your resume?
Did you try to bullshit today?
I did. Yes.
So you did bullshit.
Yeah, I'm looking for for the 4 viewers here. I'm looking for some kind of steady remote work, ideally with benefits. So.
Yeah, remote work's not. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be remote, but like the benefits would be fantastic at this point and a steady paycheck. So.
Yeah, I did remote for a while. It's not bad. I enjoyed it and didn't work.
Basically, I could hang out on Whatnot all day long.
I do it every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got addicted to.
You guys hiring around? Do I have to move to Romania?
Even though I'm only 14 miles from the office.
Yeah, nice. So if I moved to Romania, would they hire me, Rob?
No, I would never hire you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure I don't have whatever weird ass skills you're looking for, anyways. Like
that's right.
Like attractive feet.
People skills.
Hey, my entire job is people skills, sadly.
I did get on the Whatnot train the other day, and Southern Comic Geek got me for some cash. But hey,
I tried. I can't remember. I like Southern. I can't watch his shows. His mic is so awful that it's like I can't understand what the fuck he's saying.
Well, I was doing it laying in bed, wife asleep, sound off. I was just watching it. If I wanted the book and it looked cheap, I got something Rob would be interesting. It was David Nakayama, Carnage versus Gwenum, the pink one. But I mean, it's just a cool cover. Yeah, I know you don't care.
I got probably like 7 of them.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a 9.8 signed, but it has a crack on the bottom right corner, so he sold it for $40.
Yeah, I have signed of all those ones. So
does rehold how long is I'm just curious if I send it for reholding how it will take 10 years?
Depends.
Okay.
I've had it take up to 3 months. It's not usual. I mean,
what did you win this weekend, Las Cruces?
Anything good?
No. I won a slab and about 8 books from the Patriot Flipper. I'm not sure what the hell it is. I'm waiting for them to show up.
What did you do? A single large auction or?
No, I won a slab.
Gosh, I thought like a.
No, it was like he was a giveaway. I don't know what it was. I just hit the giveaway button.
Gotcha.
So.
You say one. I didn't know if you ordered.
Yeah, no, it was a win. It was a giveaway win. I think it was a Miles Morales. Somebody showed Miles Morales, and then a couple of random ones. I don't know what else.
I don't even know why I logged into Southern Comic Geek. It's just only 13 people watching. Stuff for $1 each.
That's $5. Those are the kinds you log into if you want to buy shit.
Yeah, well, I got the Aranya #1, with her flying through the air for like $10.
That's good.
Yeah, and I realized I already had a copy sitting here, so now I've got one for a giveaway.
Yeah, but that's why, you don't. If you want bargains, you go for those low view numbers.
I did. Yeah, that's why the other day I did. I was just on IG and T. Ravis was
half off. You went ballistic, dude.
Yeah, no,
I missed it. I think I still follow. Unless he blocked me.
He had a whole bunch of stuff he was just doing half off. I was going $5 and less books. I was like, the $2 books. I'll take that. So I'm gonna throw them in my giveaway bin. And
wait a minute, mystery box 2 slat. Nice, Las Cruces. You son of a bitch.
Did you piss off T. Ravis? Oh, that's right, didn't you?
I don't know. I didn't love one of his mystery boxes, but I don't love anybody's mystery box. So, nice.
JC Collectibles.
That's awesome one. Yeah, JC has some big boy stuff on there.
I almost walked into the Texas Crew again and walked away.
Oh, nice.
Those suckers. The Texas Crew is $350 a freaking.
Yeah, Alan May said he bought 3 of them this weekend.
Yeah, Alan did. Yeah, I didn't watch.
I bought 2 books from Alan today, but they're cheap. Like one was this the Star Wars Halcyon #1. Paid $5 for it, and then because I didn't have it, and then ASM 105 I paid like $8 for. So.
I did get a. Okay. Now, Alan, I should have looked before and read before I bought it. He put a slab up and sold the slab, and then I wasn't watching, and he put a book right on top of the slab. So for what it looked like the book was slab 9.4, and I got it for $50. It was an older X-Men. I realized I stole him. I'm going, why is nobody else bidding on this? Because I realized it wasn't slabbed. It was just slated right on top of the slab and the skew. No big deal. I could use the book for $50. It's a good book. It's like X-Men 112.
We've talked about Alan before. I love Alan. He's a great dude.
Also,
his auctions you can either get really good deals or you can get kind of screwed by the sudden death. So
yeah, the sudden death. I watched some of that stuff fly off. I don't mind. I love the book. I'll just get rid of my extra copy. But so that's good. 112 is a good one to have anyway. But still, I didn't read it till afterwards. Oh, it's not slabbed. Oops, not a problem, but I'll keep it. I like it. But
yeah, I unboxed air later, but the IRF boxes for last month.
How was it?
They were good. I mean, they're solid.
He usually. You're not gonna get keys with him a lot of times, but you can get some. Cool
No. Well, you're not. You're about the signature stuff. I mean, I got some. I got some Greg Land. I got some Chris Claremont. I got some good stuff. I mean, but there was one book that was pretty rough, and I pinged him and I sent him pictures and I said, hey, again, I take my usual approach, which is to come off not aggressive on these things. Always come off and go, hey, could you take a look at these pictures and tell me what you think? I don't know if this is what I should expect, blah 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 blah, type of thing. And let them say, oh no, that's not what.
That's like passive aggressive. That's like the passive aggressive Minnesota approach. Yeah, I like it, Rob.
Yeah. So
cheesy as all hell.
Is this the normal kind of nonsense?
No, not like that. No, more like I know. No, I said I know that there's no. I said I know that generally what I receive is not 9/8 candidates. However, I think can you tell me if this book? I personally think this is below what I would expect.
Sure.
In $100 mystery box. Yeah. Is this? What do you think? And he comes back. His first thing is he gives me this spew of stuff, including the reference to the T's and C's, which apparently says all books are very good condition or better. And I'm like, oh well, shit. If they're all very good or better, then that just pretty much excludes almost nothing.
Yeah.
And VG's bad. I mean,
yeah, exactly. I'm like, I would expect, fine plus or better type thing on some of these on older books. And he goes, well, no, the very good is supposed to. Then he kind of clarified that that's really meant for like some of the really old books that they used to do every once in a while type of thing, and kind of cover their bases. But he said, no. Today he goes through these books and he screens them, and a lot of those get pulled out. This one, he said, that should have been pulled out of the pile and put into their stuff for Whatnot, where they do like some battle.
Yeah, they do like damage bundles, which
yeah. And he's like, well, that one shouldn't have made it into the thing as well. So, we worked it out. He ended up sending me a couple pictures of like 3 different books and said, pick which one you'd want, and I'll send it to you. And then I go, okay, great. You want this one back? He says, well, I tell you what, he's like, if it's, I'm not telling you have to buy another one of my boxes in the future, but if you are going to, and you are willing to wait, I'll put this aside for you with your name on it and send it with that your next box. Then in that case, I will, you can keep that one, and I'll throw in this, and I'll put you in the queue for the early release,
nice.
And I've done that once before with something else on him where I said, yeah, that's fine. Just I know it was that he forgot to send me like my bonus book or something. And so I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's fine. And I said, your willingness to step up and respond to a complaint within a single business day and satisfactorily resolve my complaint is not going to drive me away from your doing business with you in the future.
Yeah, Ruben's a good dude. Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
I was even
cool. He tried responding to me like early in the morning, he's like, "Oh, I'm really kind of busy right now at work." Well, dude, I know you have another job, a real job. I said you can ping me that you can ping me this evening, whatever. And he's like, "Oh, thanks." I don't need you to drop your money making job to.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I still haven't really thought of the IRF boxes. At the time, I was thought about it, and
it's not a box for everyone.
Yeah,
I mean,
if you're into
it's not, if you're purely flipping it, it's not great.
Yeah,
because it's just not what they are. But
yeah,
if you like signatures and you're into like actually collecting autographs, you can get some cool shit and some cool remarks and some cool books. Like
yeah, I guess that's
not going to be a run of the mill stuff. It'll be
So it really is. It's stuff that. If you're like any mystery box, you're going to get some books that you like and some books that aren't for you, right? And and then you're going to take the rest of those books. The differences are not books that you're probably not going to sell them to make your money back on the box, right? So you have to have an alternative plan with them. So either they're books which I tend to use either as some giveaways, which then make it, hey, you got an autographed book as a giveaway.
Exactly.
That becomes a big deal.
And I put them back out in other boxes.
Yeah, you put them out in another mystery box as a $5 book or something, or
if I know somebody like coming up on unboxing match who loves Spawn, I've got a Spawn remark on
or
a book,
particular artist or whatever, right?
Yeah, so
that kind of ended up as this box. This is the Tyndall box.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, it was not I had some cool covers I like, and I'm keeping those. But seriously, a stack of like 6 books were just him signed. It was just the most random books. But some beautiful books. I mean, I love the.
For me, the IRF box, the big thing, I like. I grab it and I like. I'm always looking for obviously certain books that might have, the books that I like.
Sure.
But like an ASM, a Spider-Man or something. But at the same time, I'm about trying to chase the OA sketches and whatnot.
Yeah.
What are his chances of getting those?
Like
there was a 1 in 4. This was a 1 in 4 chance this last time.
Oh yeah.
Now I bought 2 boxes and got none. Yeah. But before the last couple times I've gotten a couple. I've gotten like 5 or something full sketch covers from them.
I probably would have figured out a way to jump in this time if I hadn't just had him on unboxing match where he put together a custom box.
Where he gave you, exactly. Right.
Nice.
But then then of course you get those some of the special ones. But he was nice. He was appreciative. When I was talking to him, he was saying, hey, he always appreciates that when I do my unboxings of them. He says, look, you at least you make a point. Even when there's stuff in there that you're not keen on, you call out the fact that it's still a fair box and that people.
Oh yeah, because you get 8 or 9 books, or I can't
yeah.
Oh yeah,
for like
it's a good deal.
So you're paying like $11 a book. It's not
right. Exactly.
Was it $125, wasn't it?
No, it's like 110.
110.
Or
Yeah, and so I mean, it's not a bad.
You get
for what you get, where everything in there has an autograph.
Two boxes for 200.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's nothing.
I've been giving him the business, which he about his packing, and so we actually had a conversation about his packing. Like this go round, he was using the Tyvek mailers again, but he found a way to do them where it wasn't like impossible to just peel open.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I wanted to kind of do some custom bags, blah 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 blah. I'm like, oh, dude, you know what you do? You want your custom bags, and you don't want to get one of these Tyveks. You go down to your comic book store. You go pick up your magazine size polys. Your magazine size polys will hold 8 to 9 comics, no problem inside of them. Then you get your IRF authentic sticker,
and you stick it closed. Yep,
done. Yeah. He's like, oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that overthink packaging and stuff.
I got mine to science. These last these mystery boxes that went out, it was, off the roll of bubble wrap, two sheets.
Yeah.
We folded around it, sticker over it to cover it because the sticker holds it, but it peels off easier than blue tape. And then the sides were folded and tucked.
Nice.
So that was it. So you would peel one sticker, bubble wrap was off. Then inside there was just two blue painter's tapes on the backing board.
Yeah, not bad. Talk about packing those three slabs I got from. Of
course, in a Gemini Taylor, of course, but
of course
they were packed to hell. Surprised how packed they were. But...
Virgin Gemini mailers.
Yeah,
because that's how Taylor wants it.
I don't give a shit. I don't listen. I like an experienced Gemini that knows what it's doing.
I'm not a sophisticated man.
Yeah, no.
I don't have time to teach
I'm a simple man with simple needs. I just want a Gemini that gets down to business. I don't need to break it in and explain the rules and fold it and stand it up like I want. No.
My microphone's acting weird, I think.
No, it was. I think I was pulling out all the Virgin ones just simply because the ones I had that were sitting there had like little indentations in certain spots and stuff, and I was like, oh well, that becomes a weak point. I said that's fine for I'm sending out freebie books, but when I'm sending out paid books, I don't want to have to deal with any insurance claims. So let me start with a fresh box. And
I do fresh boxes for everything I sell.
Yeah, if I would do boxes, I'd do a fresh box.
If I'm sending out to like boxes to people I know or like that kind of stuff, that you're getting a Spider-Man booth or you're getting like something like that, because I've got a shitload of them. But like I've had the general public bitch about the dumbest goddamn recycled Gemini when
they really bitch about recycled Gemini.
Yes,
on eBay. Oh yeah.
Why? I don't.
Have you ever? It's fucking eBay. Like it's people. It's carrots.
Yeah. I would rather them give me a recycled Gemini rather than some of the other shit I get via eBay.
Oh yeah, I mean me too. But there's no pleasing people, and like I'll pack it very well. I'll use painter's tape. I'll make it easy to get into. I'll get it secure.
I had X-Men 51 showed up the other day in a hard like white envelope. That's it. Yeah. It shoved in that.
Oh yeah, I had Golden Age books sent that way.
Oh yeah, I've had a bunch.
I just sent some books I bought for Taylor. I sent back. They were sent. It was the Dead Man Limited series.
Oh yeah.
They put all 4 of them in a single bag with a single board, and then took like on a box the flaps, right? Cut off the flaps and put it in there. So it's already soft and foldy anyways. And it wasn't even as big as the book. It was like smaller than the book, and put one on either side of it without any tape or anything. And then stuck it in a paper envelope and sent it, or a padded mailer, and sent it. Yeah. And we got here, damaged, big shock. I took the pictures, I sent it to him. And I initiated with him first, the seller. And he comes back to me and he's like, oh, well, I'm sorry that the UPS did a number on those. He's like, since if you want to keep them, he's like, since it was only a $10 sale, he says, I'll refund you $6. I was like, and then you charged me like, $5 or $6 in shipping, $7 in shipping. And then on top of that, there was tax because of California. Yeah. I mean, it was a $24 transaction. Yeah, so it was also I said no refund.
Yeah.
I just said thank you, no. I just submitted the refund and had it generate, make him have to eat the freaking return shipping and done.
Honestly, if it's a refund under like $25 on eBay too, like unless they really rub me the wrong way, I'll just be like, fine. It's not worth the headache.
Well, it doesn't cost. It's no hassle for me.
No, I know. No, I'm saying as a seller, it's just like, yeah. And I've had
he said you can either get the refund or I'll give you $6 if you want to keep the books. So I don't want to keep those books, not for.
I don't usually ask for the books back either. It's just kind of like whatever. I just want to be done with it.
I'd have to press them before we want to give them to you.
Yeah. I just don't want. What I don't want is the negative feedback on eBay because it sticks with you for a fucking year.
Well, I won't give them negative feedback. I'll probably just not leave feedback.
Oh yeah, I know, which is perfect, which is understandable. Yeah. But like, you're not everyone on there, you know. Like,
I know I'm a damn nice guy. When you get this tone of voice, why am I on this cranky chat?
I don't know. You can tell the tone of voice on returns. We're like, how dare you send a book like this? I'm like, what you fucking.
I just sent them pictures of how his shit looked. It's like if you can't figure out that was wrong, that the cardboard was smaller than the box than the book. You know,
that's bad. I sold just a random baseball card, one of 50 signature one from something I just got, and so I put it out there and I could see nothing wrong with it. Maybe a tiny, and this guy, he's like, oh, I can't sell this to the guy I've got to sell it to. It has a little nick on the top of it. My wife looked at it and said, oh my God. Like, shut the fuck up, send it back to me. Here's your money. I showed the card the other day to a guy who buys cards. He goes, nothing wrong with this thing. Stared at it for 5 minutes trying to find the defect the other guy could find it.
Well, yeah. But, again, you just can't please some people, and they just really want to. Anyways, did you see that Whatnot this week they're giving away the Chase thing, like some LeBron.
Damn.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah,
that's bad.
That with that fold right there, that was gonna give it a lot of rigidity, right?
Oh yeah. Jesus Christ.
That was the other side.
Yeah, but so on Whatnot, you can win a Lamborghini and a chance at like the. Well, hang on, and a chance. It's relevant to the card thing because you can win a chance at the LeBron James triple logoman, whatever that is. So on Whatnot this week. So
here, I'll be right back. The wife might be going down south. Back in a second. Sorry.
So the euphemism.
So yeah. That was, I couldn't believe when I saw that board with the piece of cardboard, the fold that went horizontally. Oh yeah, that's
definitely
smaller. But
yes, when it's not structurally sound to begin with. Oh well.
Oh, I guess maybe the piece of cardboard in the little thin 20 backer board in the middle was supposed to provide all the rigidity, right?
Yeah, clearly.
That and the comic books themselves all put together.
So are you gonna go see Doctor Strange at midnight this week on Thursday night or whatever?
No, because Thursday I fly to Eddie's World.
Oh, nice.
To go get my son from school.
Oh yeah, for Cracker Barrel. I forgot. I mean Eddie's World. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll fly back, and then so I'm gonna go. My son and I are gonna go see it on Sunday morning.
Nice. I'm gonna see it sometime this weekend. I'm not sure when. The nice thing about here is I don't have to like do that, book it 12 days in advance kind of shit. Like
I don't have to. Yeah. I just choose to.
No, I get it. I mean, I can still get the seats I want like a half hour ahead of time. You know, it's not like
that's my problem. Is I choose to because I want that dead center.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get
my sweet spot seat.
Yeah, I can always get my sweet spot seat. If at the most in advance I have to do it in like an hour. I don't have to.
Well, I was looking at the other day because now the Top Gun tickets were going on sale. So I was like, oh my God, I got to figure out when I'm going to go see that.
Top Gun, when's it come out?
And end of the month, 27th, I think it is. Memorial Day weekend.
So you said they're giving away a Lambo. Do you have to? How do you?
Yeah, I was explaining that when you had to go down on your wife.
Sorry, you're just funny.
No, it's on Whatnot. They have like a 5-day event or 6-day event thing where you get a chance at it. There's gonna be like a 8,000 entries each day, which is actually not horrible odds, really. But you just have to enter a giveaway. They did that this week with a bunch of Pokemon shit, and so this next week it's gonna be LeBron Logoman card, which is apparently it's a very valuable LeBron card, and a chance at a Lambo. So,
yeah, whatever.
I mean, listen, if I'm around and I've got my laptop or my phone open, I will open it up to that auction and hit the enter giveaway button. That's about all. That's all the effort you have to do on it, and it's not like.
Oh, I was curious. Yeah,
it can't be just them. It's got to be that's got to be part of some other, like every shopping mall in America. Entry cards and something else and.
Well, yeah, but I mean the process is painless. That's all I'm saying. It's like entering any other giveaway on there. It's not like you have to.
Except that you're probably in doing so giving away your information to.
You've already done that when you sign up for terms of service. There's no new TOS you have to sign up for.
Yeah, you're pretty much. Yeah,
it did that was the second you went online. Okay, got it. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, Top Gun!
I live in a house.
Rob, Top Gun. Yeah, you live in a house like 4 blocks away from where you grew up, and you met your wife and you're very stalkable, sir.
and I have Google listening devices throughout my house.
Yes, and you've numerous times shown houses of your neighbor, so like you're very easy to pinpoint.
Hey, you can come find my house. I don't care. Show on up. What are you gonna do? Yeah. Join us for the barbecue.
I will join you for the barbecue. In my brand new Lamborghini, I just won from Whatnot.
Yeah, I want to see you drive that across country. That is not a comfortable ride.
No, I would be selling that goddamn thing in a hot fucking minute, or I'll take the cash alternative if offered.
You know? Yeah, because I don't want to pay the taxes.
Yeah.
And get stuck with the car because my luck is I decided to drive it once around the block just to say I did, and I'll wreck it.
Exactly. I'm like, I don't drive stick, much less stick with like a
exactly like that guy in Florida with his Ford whatever, like the Ford GT.
Yeah,
that just got wrecked because he didn't know how to drive a stick.
Yeah. Really? How bad did he wreck it? Totaled?
Let's just say it ain't gonna buff out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that one yet.
You ever seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Yeah.
You ever seen what happened to that Ferrari?
Oh yeah. Ouch.
It ain't gonna buff out.
Ouch. Okay. Did you see that? Well, I'm not sure if you've seen it because T. Ravis did forget you, I guess, Taylor, maybe. But
well, I'm kidding. I'll hunt it down. Like algorithm.
Cash that car and get a customized van, Taylor.
Did you see the newest action figure out for? It's a Legends Marvel one, and it comes with a Thor book in the back of it for the new movie. I don't think the Thor book's worth anything, but still kind of a neat little. No, you guys haven't heard of it? Okay.
Is this one of those Funko things where they put the Funko Pop with the comic book or something?
No, there's actually those don't come with comic books. We have one at ours. It's in the has
I mean that is kind of cool. It's a Marvel Legends.
Yeah, but the book is worth nothing. I picked one up for cheap.
It's Battle.
Yeah, that's right. Because books that come with toys are always worthless.
Yeah, especially the one that.
Except for
I'm just saying the book is not a big deal book as far as I can tell. But I can get a picture of it. Hang on.
Well, when that book came out,
Rob, you mean this one?
The one that when it came out was kind of worthless.
It was very worthless. It was worthless for many, many years.
That's what you have to count on is everyone else thinking it's worthless, and then it eventually ending up not being.
That's right. It just
welcome to every collector ever with everything.
Exactly. If you it's like playing Keno, right? If you play
my 45 copies on Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man 6 finally paid off.
if you play the game enough. And play the same numbers over and over again. Eventually, you're going to win.
Yeah. I mean, the figures are kind of cool.
I mean, they're kind of cool. I picked one up. The guy had it for free shipping and whatever. I was like, okay, but none of the actual cards are good. I've noticed every corner is bad on them, but I just thought they were neat.
Where do you get this? Marvel Legend. Okay, whatever. I'll hunt it down. I mean, I'm not going to hunt it down. I'm not going to
look up Defenders of Asgard. Look, if you look up Defenders of Asgard on eBay, it's right there.
No, Travis. I do follow T. Ravis, whose name is actually Troy, but it should be Travis because of the way the goddamn. Anyways, I follow him. The algorithm. I hadn't interacted with him for a while, so that Instagram being Instagram just never showed me his post. So
I was just kidding.
No, I know. I'm just.
You mentioned that he was
yeah, I know.
Oh, hang on. Now the wife's calling me.
Like, I don't.
Would you like to switch to MCI?
Yeah.
She's calling me from the other room. I'll be right back again.
Finish your work, Eddie. Go down on her like a real gentleman. Head south for the winter.
She's calling him from the other room.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
And Juan, I would seriously consider that turning it into a customizable travel van. Especially if I can make the remote work thing happen, because then I can do. It's the Hakuna Matata.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Epic Nation Collectibles is now selling a Spider-Verse 6 on his whatnot right now. So I'm just gonna see what it goes for a raw.
I was talking, or my sister's birthday is coming up, and I was trying to find the, like, what do I get her? Da da da. She's like, it's always Star Wars stuff because she's like super Star Wars nerd beyond me.
Yeah.
And I was looking at like OG figures, graded figures.
Oof.
Yeah, I decided that was not a price range I was willing to dabble in. I was like, what comic books I could get for that kind of money?
Yeah, no shit. Here's a Dr. Aphra. Have at it. But yeah. Those graded figure. I mean, yeah, they're
especially some of the OG ones. I mean, the problem is it's the problem. Even like when you're looking at like just like card stock figures, it's like there's a ton of them that are like recarded. Well, they're either recarded or they're part of like some other vintage series or retro series or something that they look exactly like the originals, but they're unless you see like something else somewhere, it's like, oh, I couldn't believe how many figures were recarded. But and I almost thought about getting
retro shit now. They're going back and retroing a bunch of crap now.
I thought about potentially getting her some, a recarded figure or something, because like it would still be an original figure and be recarded. For her, she doesn't need it for the collectible stuff. She's just all about like the display and having it. But
so on Epic Nation Collectibles on Whatnot, you guys follow that one at all?
Nope.
Which one?
Epic
I stay
Nation.
off of Whatnot.
No.
Anyways, the Spider-Verse 6 that I was talking to Rob about the other night just sold a raw copy on there for $375.
What?
Yeah. Oh, that's the one you got for $3?
All right.
No, that's a different one. I found that one at Half Price Books.
That's tomorrow's adventure is to go out into my box and find that book and take a look at it and
seriously. I feel I sold a copy of it last month on eBay for like $100, and I was like, oh, this is overpriced.
Which one? Oh, is that the? No, which one are you talking about then?
Spider-Verse 6 from 2019 or 2020.
Oh, my problem is I'll find it in my collection. It'll be either it's going to have a lot of color rub on it, or it'll be perfect, and I'm like, I'll send it off to get graded, and then either the bottom will collapse out from underneath it by the time I get it back, or I'll sit there and like, but it's worth this much. I don't want to get rid of it.
Yeah, that's why I sent them all out today. I'm like, I'm gonna get them out to Yahweh. He's gonna be fast about it and get them out with the 14-day turnaround, even if it tanks a bit. Whatever.
Yeah, I definitely don't have that book. I'll have to check at the local shops tomorrow on the way home.
It's one of those they might not know. Like, it's not like.
Oh no, they don't know anything. Years they don't even look.
I know, but
maybe I'll take a look while I'm in Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Down south he might, but he's been checking.
And look for that ASM4, the Ramos variant while you're there too, because apparently not a lot of people knew that one either. So.
Actually, I'm there. I care more about looking at like what he's got in the way of mystery and space and other stuff that he's got any stuff, because I can swing back to that stuff where I can better evaluate the condition of the book there. And
I really haven't. Yeah, he's not a bad guy. I haven't been down there in a while.
What's happening?
Well, I'm gonna be there in 2 days, Eddie.
What's happening on your end, Eddie? You still thinking about maybe opening a shop, or?
I got guys trying to find what's going on with the lady. They've owned that building for 20 years, and no one can say what they're going to do. As of right now, they're planning on having a liquidation sale. The place has got newspapers up on the windows. My real estate guy has basically ignored me for 2 weeks after asking him. And a friend of mine who knows the owner is trying to get a hold of her to find out. Her husband died. They've had the spot for like 20, years. They've had it open, but her husband died 6 months ago, and she's just done. She might want to just sell the building, and I don't have that kind of money. So figured if she wants to lease it out and make a little extra money, maybe I will. But I need a lot more back stock. I'm looking through all my collectibles, and I mean, it would really be. I'd have to go spend $10,000 on some back stock here and there, different stuff. So I'm definitely not doing new books. Not even gonna try. There's not enough people around here who want them. I'm still looking. We'll see. I did a small show on Sunday. Only made about $180, but sold Hot Wheels. but wasn't bad. I mean, yeah, I went through and found for the next show they're gonna have. Let's put it this way: I brought out about 6 graded books to that. This guy sells comic books in the shop, and he told everybody comics are gonna be there. And I bought a short box where they're just $2, $3, and some older stuff just for show. And not one person looked at a single comic book the whole time I was there. So I sold more. I've got a lot more, some action figures and some old McFarlane dragons from back in the day. Things like that I'm going to bring that'll be a little more. There was a guy there that had an entire area of like every single action figure known to man, including like Star Trek Next Generation. He did pretty good, but actually the two other sellers that were there with me spent most of the money on me when they came over. Bought Hot Wheels, bought action figures. So that's where I made the money. It's the first time we've had that show here, and the guy's trying to do it. I just feel bad because if I did open a shop, I'd be kind of kitty corner right around from where he's at, and I'd actually have a sign on the street. His is like kind of behind, So I don't know. We'll see. It's still right now. I'm just working.
Yeah,
I think it'd be a harder thing to do than I think it's going to be, and it'd be a lot more whatnot. And I have a feeling I know where I can get some graded books for $20 to $30 each. A plethora of them from a guy on Facebook who I think has a backlog of shit he can't sell. So, because when he has his sale, when he's getting rid of stuff that 9.6s that didn't sell, his prices drop extremely down to $20 or $30 each on slabs. So I have a feeling
if he's not selling them, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. And I don't think owning a comic shop is easy business at all.
No, I don't. I'm wondering. I'm kind of just at that point where it's like I don't know. Gonna more looking for a job somewhere else. I think. Well, if my wife's job takes a tank, tanks it, we're gonna be in a little. She'll be able to get something up here. You can work almost. There's fast food, but that's about it. I mean, freaking Taco Bell's paying $17 an hour. So I don't know. She doesn't want to do that. I'm hoping she can find something different up here, but I don't know. Well, in silence.
You'll have to move to Wisconsin, Eddie.
If that bar was still for sale, I bet we'd be interested, but I'm assuming somebody bought it by now. That'd be a fun one to do. I'd love to, do food. Who knows, whatever.
Yeah, because those always make money.
I know. Yeah.
Well, in Wisconsin, it's a better bet than in Utah.
Well,
yeah, considering we don't have any bars or anything here, we have one in town, I think.
Well, considering this is also the drunkest state in the nation, so not per capita, but by volume.
I think Taylor's camera. Oh, so you're in the middle of talking. You went like this. Yeah. So how's searching for the van going?
It's on hold until I figure out the career thing.
Gotcha. Yeah. I actually sent out a bunch of resumes and stuff in the last 2 weeks, and I've heard nothing back from anybody. I was amazed. I used to hear back every once in a while for jobs, but now it's like, nope, sorry. I was a little annoyed because my work hired a bunch of, they told us everyone's getting inspectors to go on jobs with them now. So we have so they said, we hired 3 new inspectors. All data collectors will have inspectors with them now. And I'm like, why would you hire 3 new Dominion classified inspectors when you could just train us instead of them and buy our contract out? We're not that expensive. And I find out, nope, they just hired a bunch of third-party inspectors to go around with us. And these guys don't know anything. So they're teaching them from scratch, and it's like, okay. And it's just not costing them as much money. Inspectors at Dominion are not cheap to handle. So, but, oh well. Kind of pissed me off for a while. Then I went, oh, okay. But then I also found out because of the great problems with getting stuff, we're going to run out of parts. And nobody can get, it's gas. They have no idea when like risers and things are coming in. So we're going to run out of work real quick, and I'll be shooting buildings. I'm still guaranteed 40 hours a week, but no overtime. I just had to walk around to buildings and GPS buildings in all day, which is about as boring as a hole in the head. But it's work. Are we done? You guys seem like you're about done. I swear you look like you're both about to.
I'm tired. Well, I mean, you talking about if your work's as exciting as you talking about your work.
Oh, it's pretty boring.
Yeah,
it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Considering the foreman, like I said, is a 19-year-old drunk.
Comic guy? Is he the comic?
I was looking around in Texas, but your asshole governor, I don't want to go near that fucking state. Texas and Florida now. I could have had a job in Florida. I don't even want to go near states that are such assholes who could elect such assholes. Just does not make me want to live there. I like Dallas, yes, or Houston, or Austin sounded cool, but I've looked at a few jobs there, but I don't think I can live with the governor.
I mean, at this point, Rob or Eddie might as well move out of America because like it's all going.
It's going that direction.
Yeah,
but I'm too old to give a shit when it comes to it. I guess in the end, but whatever. I mean, Utah, not too bad. Our governor at least vetoed some bill to do with the transgender stuff in sports, but then they just vetoed him. They just overturned his veto. 2 days later.
Yeah, that doesn't sound bad at all.
So I don't know. So
or you move to California where there's droughts and nobody can afford shit unless you've been there for 20 years.
Oh, we wouldn't have a drought as badly if we could just cut off the desert.
Yeah.
If we could stop pumping hundreds of millions of gallons of water down to the desert so they can water their flipping lawns,
yeah,
wouldn't be too bad.
I'm surprised they haven't banned lawns yet.
What they've done is they've gotten a lot of the counties now are at the point where they're only allowed to do outside watering once a week. This year is what they're doing. Last year it was twice a week. Now it's down to like once a week. Really, what they need to do is they need there's a lot of wastewater that's able to be treated and can be it could be potable, but even if you don't like the idea of drinking that, you can actually
water your lawn with it. Yeah.
Well, that requires separate plumbing, but what you can do is you can take it and move it back up the system, right? So and recharge your source water with it, right? So you have things like you have creeks and you have rivers and you have lakes and you have stuff that water then goes down into becomes the drinking water, right? You put this into that to replace it. It goes through the natural stuff that goes through there, and then we filter it at the other end before it goes out to you. I mean, people get all bent like, "Oh, I can't drink treated wastewater." What the hell do you think comes out of that river?
Yeah,
that fish that poops and pees, and every animal that dies in it, and everything else. Yeah, that natural. Give me some of that natural spring water.
Yeah.
There's a reason why Giardia happens.
Yeah, I got a buddy that wants me to move to Phoenix, and I'm like, no, that's just another.
Well, the Phoenix market, from what I'm hearing, is doing a lot better. At least
it's crazy.
Things are sticking.
But it's 100. I can't listen. I don't give a fuck that that's a dry heat. It gets to be 125 degrees.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah,
you have to adjust. You adjust what you do. It's like my parents live in the desert.
And for me, that's not necessarily physically possible because only about 30% of me sweats. That could cool off. So, fuck no.
Yeah. So you end up getting up really early in the morning and doing a lot of stuff until like 10 or 11 in the morning at the latest, and then you end up staying indoors and doing nothing until the evening, and then you.
Us Cruises, I know what a luchador is. What makes you think my 50-year-old body could handle jumping off?
Eddie, I would pay great money to watch you wrestle.
Hey, I did 4 years of high school wrestling. That was enough.
Well, it'd be like one match only.
Eddie
I used to be able to wrestle pretty good, but not anymore. 40 years ago, 30 years ago.
The old man in a cell.
Yeah.
I've watched wrestling. And moving to Mexico for a cantina, let me think here. I'd like to keep my head.
That's racist.
Huh?
That's racist.
How's that racist? The cartels. What do you mean?
Oh, well,
just
don't
heads off.
That's just nationalist and awful instead. So
just don't go into the avocado business.
Yeah, don't go.
You do realize that America is much more violent than Mexico, and it really
probably. Especially since I haven't spoken the language in 30 years, I couldn't do it. No. I haven't spoken Spanish in 30 years. I barely can understand a little bit.
That's why when I went to Mazatlan, yeah, I ate at a restaurant called the Gringo Lingo.
There you go.
It was right across the street, basically from the consulate, and was owned by two old retired Americans that moved there. And I had barbecue ribs.
So back to comic books. What is this stupid thing now with Peggy Carter? All of a sudden now her
she's going to be in Doctor Strange too.
Yay! She was in What If and nobody gave a shit.
But that was cartoon. This is different
because people love Haley Atwell.
Yeah,
it's nothing to do about Peggy Carter.
I'm not sure. I'm not even sure Doctor Strange is going to be any good. I'm hoping. I'll be seeing it, I guess. I'm hoping it's good. It just looks so random.
Well, it is. It's a Raimi movie. It's going to be random.
I'm just saying. I mean, it's like I'd rather go see Top Gun. Top Gun looks more, almost more nostalgic.
Top Gun has got a cookie cutter formula that you can almost rely on. It's like watching a Bruce Willis movie.
I can tell you the entire plot of Top Gun right now.
But it doesn't change that I want to go see it.
No, I get it, but like,
whereas this, I will admit that Multiverse of Madness is like, okay, I know this will be some crazy shit, and it's just a question of, is it going to be too fucking crazy?
Yeah. And
I'd rather have something risky and on that end from Marvel than the boring ass shit they've been doing lately.
But is any of the crazy shit going to be permanent, or is it just going to be show up and then boom, it's all back to normal at the end? And it'll
be somewhat normal, but they're going to leave the door open to introduce other realities like Professor X and the yellow wheelchair.
But you really need Patrick Stewart.
Which comic books did Disney buy and invest in those, because they're just spiking random comic books.
Yeah.
It's like, do we really need Patrick Stewart again?
Did it get? But anyways, it'll be fine, I'm sure.
When it comes to Professor X, would you have preferred Patrick Stewart or the other one?
Patrick Stewart's 88 fucking years old. He's not going to last forever.
That's why I'm wondering why they picked him.
Because it's I don't know. He's probably going to be a cameo and not do much, but like it's going to open the door to other shit and other timelines, and like then they can do whatever the fuck they want.
If we introduce the X-Men, you got to have Professor X.
Jesus Christ. I know this, Eddie, but it's it's in the fucking title, Multiverse of Madness. Let them do whatever the hell they want. They can take any bald actor on the planet and do it, or any actor and just shave their head. Like you can have Rob do it. Rob
would be perfect. Let's get rid of the beard.
It's the multiverse. He's the evil Defenders version.
Yeah, I'm from the Mirror Universe.
The Mirror Universe, Professor X, exactly. Because nothing says like a goatee. Have you never watched Star Trek?
I know. Years ago. I watched any of the new stuff.
The new stuff is fucking god awful, but
it is. Is that bad?
It's pretty bad.
Okay, I didn't watch the Channel 2 show and the CBS show that was only on their little app, and then whatever the new one, the other one is. I didn't watch any of that stuff. Yeah. I actually enjoyed Deep Space Nine myself.
Well, yeah, because it was politics.
Deep Space Nine got good once Cisco left and Hawk took over as the captain of DS9.
I mean, even when Cisco's still around, by the end of his run, it was okay, but like it had a rough start.
No, you know what I mean by when Hawk takes over.
It's been a while since I've seen. I'm trying to remember which character.
Avery Brooks, when he first starts on the show, he's got no goatee and he's got hair. He shaves his head and grows the goatee and looks like Hawk from.
Yeah, fair enough.
From his previous show, and that's when the show gets good.
Nice too. Yeah, that's when they really made it with the Dominion War and all that shit.
Yeah, when he started playing evil.
Like, stopped being episodic and went serial.
Yeah.
What's up, Scott? How you doing, man?
I'm assuming somewhere we can watch that on which is one of the
Paramount Plus.
I'm sure it's on Paramount.
Paramount, I think I've got Paramount.
Right.
They probably have the exclusive rights to it.
Well, you'd think, yeah.
But you can also
the next show that's coming out is going to be with Captain Pike or Commander. Yeah. So it's a precursor to.
I haven't subscribed to Paramount Plus, so I have no idea. I'm not watching any of that stuff.
What about the new actual movie?
It's dead in the water.
They planning one?
I tried with Enterprise.
I agree with you, Scott. I enjoyed Enterprise, and I was really looking forward to where they were going with it. Even if they at times kind of jumped the shark with Blaylock and her making her into weird sexual Vulcan fantasies.
That's one I never watched.
I never watched it either, but
I think Deep Space Nine. I forgot what
they got really good when they introduced the Andorians.
Voyager, I think I watched some of Voyager, and then that was it. I don't remember anything past that. I barely remember Voyager was the female captain.
Well, I mean, it was Voyager, then Enterprise. There was a big gap.
Yeah.
Okay, so Enterprise. Yeah, the big gap is where I stopped. I didn't watch.
And now there's Discovery, which has been very uneven and is now just god awful.
Yeah.
And Picard, which is fucking horrible.
Enterprise starts with Scott Bakula time jumping into the body of a Starfleet captain, and
they are redoing that series.
Yeah,
they are redoing that series. Even though the one guy,
well, they're redoing a lot of things because I even heard rumors at one point. I haven't checked on it lately, but at one point there was talk of redoing Babylon 5.
Yeah.
I know the.
Oh, where's Jason Momoa again? Or was he on Babylon 5 or was he on the other one?
No, he was on Stargate.
That's I can't the other one that came out about the same time.
Never watched it.
Stargate was okay. They were both
Babylon
okay.
5 was good.
Yeah. You know, if they do a reboot of Quantum Leap, they should have Scott Bakula as Al.
Yeah, he should take the place and change. Yeah. I mean, Bakula's doing
Stargate Atlantis. Sorry, Scott. I'm not up on my mediocre
Stargate. He was on Universe DSV. Wait, no.
Well, there was Stargate Universe, and there was a bunch of Stargates. Like
I mean, like I said, they are redoing the Munsters. You can rewatch the Munsters. It's Rob Zombie's
or live action.
Rob
Zombie's doing the Monsters.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Tim Burton's doing a Addams Family spinoff called Wednesday.
Oh God!
That focuses on Wednesday Addams, like in college or something.
Really, Tim Burton?
Is Johnny Depp gonna be a professor?
No, Johnny Depp. People were trying to petition for Johnny Depp to be Gomez.
Oh,
but
Jesus, no.
they're like, oh, sorry, he's not gonna be touching anything. The only person that's like anything to do with anything is Christina Ricci is gonna be in the show.
Oh, probably as a professor or something. Yeah,
she's gonna be some ancillary role, not a member of the family.
Yeah.
Although people were trying to petition for her to be Morticia.
I've been watching. I haven't been watching the thing, but everyone says that Johnny Depp, that whole fiasco that's happening, is actually in his favor.
Well, today the judge threw out Amber Heard's lawyer's request to dismiss, saying that there was sufficient, based on the evidence, there's sufficient evidence to move forward with the defamation of character lawsuit.
Oh, not defecation?
Everybody's had it wrong this whole time.
I heard about the jokes, but I don't know what happened. Thank God.
She's shit in his bed.
Yeah, but why?
Because she was mad at him.
Fucking nuts.
They both
fucking crazy.
Look, here, I'll sum it up real simple for you. They're both rich. They both did a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
Stupid shit.
Yep. I'm just not seeing him totally being at fault and being a total terrible person. From what I'm seeing, that everyone says he is, and why
I wasn't there. I don't know.
I don't know. I also here's where I stand.
He's an actor.
I don't fucking care.
Whatever. I mean, how can you take? Both of them are actors. How can you take anything that they say on stand with any? Well, he was sincere. That's what he's been doing for his career or her career.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah, and
their careers for the last.
And I don't give a flying fuck about either of them.
Just put them in a steel cage. And let them beat each other senseless, and the victor can walk out and keep all the money.
So, what the latest news on Marvel also was that they changed the release dates, and that made news. That now Ant-Man's coming out before the Marvels is coming out.
Yeah,
like, who cares? What's the?
Have you never been on the internet before, Eddie? It's all speculation. It's all.
They just announced that they changed them. That's all. I don't know.
Look, if you've watched any YouTube video where they take a teaser trailer and dissect it into a 40-minute diatribe about and trying to predict what's happening, and you know that if nothing else, the internet will find a way to make something.
There's entire channels that just do that.
Yeah, I watch a trailer and I go like, okay, cool, I'll move on. And
I
these
don't
are people they're going frame by frame. Who? How do you? What?
One of those channels is actually hiring for a website content writer. I'm like,
perfect. They go for it.
I don't have any writing.
We'll know which one it is. In this video, which sucks.
Yeah.
Some schmuck
opens up
who probably isn't who you think.
Eddie, Rob, here's the thing. I will lie happily for money.
Oh, okay, that's true. I forgot you're a dirty, filthy whore.
Yeah, like everybody else. I just admit it.
Got it.
Yeah, I could lie for Screen Rant or whatever. Yeah.
I see. I don't lie. I just market. I spin.
Oh, yeah, that's totally different. You just lied about lying.
It's all in how you present it.
What books came out this week? I've not had a chance to watch your video.
It's a slow week coming out tomorrow.
This week is Wednesday's tomorrow, so I don't know what comes out this week.
Twig, the new one from the new what's it? Nuts. Scotty Young is coming out. That's the big one.
What is it?
A book I'm not getting.
Twig. Oh, I doubt. Yeah, my shop is like Thor last week didn't show up.
I'm not getting it.
Yeah,
Twig. I don't
my shop.
Obi-Wan Origins or whatever is coming out.
I think there's a new Planet.
Nothing I saw. Everything I looked at, I have no books coming tomorrow. So, kind of surprised. Anybody read the last Ronin?
Yeah, all right. You clearly don't watch
you can open that book. I thought those just went to grading.
Yeah. You are in front of the Great Wall of Comics, so most of them clearly do. But
Yeah, I was about to say, Rob does not much reading, lots of grading up there.
I read some books. I got a stack of books up here to read.
Yeah, I got them down here somewhere. So I haven't read it yet. I just got it in yesterday. Any good?
No, I don't read X-Men books.
I don't. I hate that. I hate whoever's writing it.
This one? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Teeny Howard. I think I can't stand their stuff.
I wanted to read it.
Pronoun they use, but it doesn't matter. It's just an awful.
Howard Quinn and
it's Teeny Howard. I don't know. I
don't know. I
think
it's Howard the Duck. How you doing, Howard? I was talking about your duck. His name's Howard now.
Oh, nice.
Howard the Mallard.
Taylor.
Oh, never mind. I was okay. But I don't like Teeny Howard stuff. It's not as bad as who I thought it was. But yeah, I thought it was the same writer as Children of the Atom, which was god awful.
Oh, I tried to read that one. No.
Yeah,
I got through a book. I got through half a book and went fuck no and threw it away.
And that's part of one of the reasons. I probably could, I could stretch out content, and I could make a Tuesday video instead of doing this nonsense that said, "Here's the most anticipated books of the week," but I don't anticipate any of them being any fucking good.
You can stretch content like taffy, huh?
Yeah.
I
love Chris and I love Mark, but they're like the two hot guys, two hot picks. It's just those are. Yeah.
I don't know. I've actually never watched it.
I never watched them either. How do you know who you're talking?
They're never right. It's always it's like books are anticipating, and so it's they're doing they're stretching content, which is good for them.
Doesn't Small Town do his thing? I haven't seen.
Yeah, they all fucking do. Every channel does it. It's almost all of them do.
I don't.
No, well,
I don't.
Does review-ish type shit. How about that?
Oh, okay. I was going to say I'm one of every
channel. Or review-ish or speculative stuff, and you don't really do either of those, Rob.
No, I don't.
I'm tired of holes. Yeah, and really the comic.
I'm trying to figure out what I could vote for you for.
Very simple.
UT Awards, and you got two shows I could really do because Slab Hub and
for the collaborative. Yep.
Yeah. So.
And that's really what if anybody really wants to throw me out there, I would much rather win the
win that than facial hair.
Yeah, fucking goddamn. Oh, you got a great mustache. Oh,
dude, I never even until C-List joked about it. I'm like I didn't even consider that someone would think about my
comic posers thing. Is that
some people are going out? No, there's a comic book awards. There's a facial hair / or hair type thing, and it's oh, okay, wow. It's I was watching. Somebody tagged me, or Ignacio, I think, tagged me in a video.
Yeah.
Of Circumstance sitting there going oh, Tylox or
Rob
Cole or something
or Cole,
yeah, and then Tylox or Cole, and then he goes, oh, but wait, then Rob Fatstacks. Oh, yeah. It's and I go, it's great. I appreciate,
Well, again, I didn't even until
I appreciate having my name out there just because getting your name out there is what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
Only because I want to, not because I want to monetize, but because I want to chase down Taylor and I want to pass him.
You're getting there. You probably will.
And then get to the point where I could monetize and not. And
I keep losing followers every day.
And watch Taylor yell at me for being a bastard and not taking advantage of monetization.
You should. Yeah, you really should. Be a whore, Rob. Be the whore you know you are.
Is this a channel that's doing these awards? I guess I'm totally clueless.
The comic book community awards. It's Brian LCS heads it up, and then he's got a bunch of other channels that are helping.
Yeah.
Okay, the comic book poser was talking about one.
Right now, it's not voting for; it's the nominations. Everyone who's talking about them going and voting, they're not voting. They're
voting. I mean, they're voting for who gets. It's sort of like the initial round of the Academy Awards.
Yeah, well, I mean, you nominate people, and then you get onto the list.
Yeah, onto the list. So
and then get considered by the panel just by slipping who gets the most 20 slipped to them in their
who gets the best mystery boxes sent to them.
Whoever gets the best hand job. I don't know.
Yeah.
What the
honestly, the fact that it didn't even occur to them until I bitched about it in a live one night to have a best comic book reviewer category. they had omnibus reviews, but they didn't have, and they had speculation, and they had facial hair, and they had
facial hair,
but they didn't have anybody actually.
I'm not kidding about this, Eddie. That's what I'm saying. It's I don't,
I follow Brian LCS. I must miss these videos. He's friggin' pop past my thing. I don't know.
But yeah, he just didn't. It never occurred to anybody on the panel to have anything to do with reading comics other than omnibuses.
How the worst crankiest bastard we got? That'd be Taylor. We're good on that one.
I said I should get on the panel just to smack the other ones around. Come on, guys, you can do better categories than this nonsense. But
so they're the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame of comic books.
Sure.
I know. I was joking about it.
It's Dolly Parton's going to be putting on Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
This is more like the
Public Enemy, but whatever.
It's more like the class superlatives.
Yeah, this is like yearbook nominations.
Yeah, I got nominated for having best car. I'm most likely to succeed. I'm the class clown. Whatever.
Yes, yeah, Scott, you're a shoo-in for that. They have but it was, unfortunately
best
it's for short. It was for shorts only, and your videos weren't formatted right.
Yeah, so most with it. Yeah, I keep on seeing those pop up. 300.
Scott will be nominated for.
They had best restoration on there.
Most cavernous comic cave.
Best pressing, maybe.
Yeah, but they had both. They not just pressing this year. I think they had best restoration, and so I put up Jerry the Jitterbug for it because I think he's probably the best at it. He does not have the followers that some of the others have, but
his content is quite impressive and scary.
Yeah, what he'll do to a book to try and fix it is
that's what I was talking about with Rogue Trader today. I was kind of mentioned that a little bit when we were talking about restoration, and I was like, mentioning that, and he's like, you could do that. It's
anybody watch the final?
What you're doing?
Moon Knight. I haven't watched.
It's not out
yet. Was the first one dropped yet?
Eddie, are you okay today, buddy?
I'm a day behind because I read an article about the final episode. I'm like, how the fuck did I read the article about it. I'm like, wait, have I seen it? I must have missed it. And I realized it's Tuesday, dude. I'm done.
I haven't even seen the first episode yet, so I haven't missed anything.
Yeah, I'm saying it's not bad. I do enjoy it, but
I love the clickbaity articles. Though I read an article, or this morning I clicked on it because the headline said the Obi-Wan TV show gets the lowest rating.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Show.
That
was
bad.
I was like, what? Somebody's got reviews on it already? And I click on it and read it, and it's like, oh no, it's rated for 9 years old and up. So it's gonna have the least violence. So it's rated for the lowest age demographic.
I clicked on that one too.
I'm like, oh God,
I clicked on it too. It shows up on your phone.
Yellow journalism.
Yeah, if you go across my phone, it always shows up on this list right here. Just crap.
See, that's the kind of content I'd be writing. Pure devilry.
That's right.
The ultimate 1980s action movie is being rebooted by its own director. Clickbait, I assume.
Big Trouble in Little China?
I don't know. I'm going to find out right now.
See, he clicked on it. He took the bait.
Yeah, which one's what do they say is the ultimate?
John Woo's classic Hong Kong action thriller, The Killer.
Never saw it, never heard of it.
Yep.
I heard of it. He did the really Mission Impossible. He did the Mission Impossible where
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Oh, John Woo.
I just haven't heard of.
John Woo was Michael Bay and Snyder before Michael Bay and Snyder.
Nice.
Slow-mo action cuts and yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking at all the clickbait shit.
All right.
Oh, that's where the High Evolutionary is going to be.
All right, everybody, we're going to leave Eddie to go read his. I don't know who Seven Brothers comic is. I need to see. There's community members. I just don't plain know, which I think is the case to everybody. But
yeah. I mean, my time to watch videos lately has been short because of 10-hour days, and by the time
because you keep reading clickbait instead of watching fucking YouTube.
Well, I don't. Unfortunately, like for me, even though I work here and have another monitor here dedicated, I just can't. My work is such that I can't
thanks, Scott.
I can't actually pay attention to anything that's going. I could run people's videos.
Yeah, I could do that,
and I do, but I can't understand. I don't know what happened. And so it's like going back and trying to comment, or it's just like just go back and you just hit a bunch of random thumbs ups and
just assume that every unboxing match is riveting, Rob, and that's all you need to do.
Well, or leave some bland generic comment.
Exactly.
Yeah. I watched DJ's video today, and I couldn't really figure out what to say. It's like sweet.
Oh, was it the opening of my mystery box?
I think so. Yeah. I liked it. I liked the box.
I haven't watched.
I was surprised. You know, what's so funny when he picked that number. After I shipped them out, I was like, look at my list. I was like, oh wow, he's not going to dig this box very much, and I was totally wrong because
he liked it.
He's I mean, especially I couldn't believe that he was like so keen on that Barbarella. I was like, oh, hey,
yeah. Some of the books did not work with his normal,
Yeah, I mean, he said he liked the Star Wars book.
He's getting a wider audience.
You don't usually like Star Wars.
Yeah, he's trying to open up his audience. He's making people think he likes stuff he doesn't like, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Tell me that you like my box and you really hate it. That's fine. I don't care.
I really haven't even noticed that Wink hasn't been on for a while, has he? Right?
No, he's on hiatus.
I just totally I haven't even noticed.
He did Adrian APM's giveaway, but that's the only video he's done. It's something with work with him. So
yeah, the first time was too. I don't know. I talked to somebody about what he does for a living, and it's like I don't quite remember now. It doesn't really matter. Shit's getting
he sells cogs or widgets, one or the other.
Yep.
Or sprockets. Cogs or sprockets, one or the other.
I see what you did there, Scott.
Slapped. I did see up on Whatnot, one of our favorite was El
Ray.
El Ray's up on Whatnot. I was like, oh, fucking kidding me.
They're all on Whatnot. Heat Seekers is on Whatnot. All the ones that I pissed off in all my videos.
You'll get the books in 2 years if you go El Ray.
Yeah, I don't buy from them. I don't even. There's a couple. There's sellers on there that I just ignore like the fucking plague, and they're one of them.
Torpedoes. That's Spider-Man.
Torpedo, Unknown.
El
Ray and Heat Seekers. I avoid them all.
I do think, and you guys might not like this one. Say about opening up the shop, those Unknown comic bulk boxes they sell sometimes. I think that might be a good way to get some decent weird.
I think you're probably still overpaying if you're doing it that way, Eddie.
What do you mean? No, they do what?
Ends up being like somewhere between $1 to $2 a book.
Yeah, I think you're overpaying.
Which means you have to by the time you factor, but you have to pay for shipping. So by the time you do all that, you got to figure you got to be able to sell those books for about $10 a book to turn.
I think it's true. I think it's free shipping over $100. So
no, not on those.
200 books for 200 books for.
I looked at them before. They don't include shipping on those.
Oh wow, screw that!
You got to get a distributor. You got to get your distributor's license and figure out how to do that shit on your own. You got to get your own exclusives, get that all open.
Well, yes.
All right, guys. I'm gonna run.
Yeah.
Because I have
good tonight, guys.
And Fat Man, no food, bad
problems. Go fill your tum tum with the yum yum.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You got anybody want to promote anything? Yeah. Anybody want to promote anything?
Stuff drops tomorrow. Today's Tuesday, so Thursday. I'll have there's some slabs to get open probably, and then Saturday, even though I won't be here, there is a Son of Slab Hub that's been recorded and set where Chris and I open up some more slabs. So there'll be a lot of slab unboxings.
Nice.
Taylor.
Tomorrow, comic book reviews. Thursday, I unbox some Whatnot wins and purchases.
Nice.
I go over the quirks and features. No, and anyways,
I like him too. I like him too.
Yeah, Doug DeMuro. Anyways, you'll see. I might have gotten a Grail book that some of you know about already for a very little amount of money, so you should watch it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I know what I should have said.
Oh, and next Monday on Unboxing Match, it's Average Will.
That'll be fun.
And yeah, so
I haven't seen much of Will lately. Rob,
I just like to plant the teaser that the next Sidekick Talks comics on the 17th. We're going to be interviewing. We're going to talk about comic book grading. We'll be having Rob Pillsbury, the president and head grader at PGX East.
Nice.
And he also used to be a grader at CGC. He'll be coming on, and we'll be interviewing him and talking about grading comics and what to look for, and maybe some of the differences between grading scales employed by the companies, etc.
Oh, nice. Okay, good night, everybody. I'm good.
A real interview.
That'd be awesome.
I'm going to become a journalist now.
Yes,
I'm starting
I'm going to the guy that wrote that article you didn't click on.
That's right. I'll use those combined with the fact that there's an actual columnist named Rob Morris, and I'll use that to get press passes everywhere.
I've already started a third box for Taylor, but that's another story.
Oh my goodness, great! No one wants to see you again.